Hey, Harmonites. Welcome. So, all week we talked about healing, the types of healers, what questions to ask to hire and invest in a mentor. What are the things making you feel stuck in progress? And in identifying those things, what needs to be healed, right? So we did all of that this week. It's a lot. We covered a lot this week. We did. And I also gave you an example of it. So if you haven't watched any of those videos, feel free to go ahead and watch some of the past videos. But today I wanted to be a little bit more relaxed. I love to do channeled messages and to utilize things in cards. I have always been fascinated with cards. I have read cards for myself for a long time. I stopped it years ago. And within the past 2 years, I've kind of brought it back. And I felt guided to give some messages in regards to some of the topic that we went over this week on healing. So here's the thing with cards. If you have would like to know what kind of types of readings there are out there, we actually, my friend Johanna and I, who we co-host a show together called The Breakdown, we did an episode on psychic readings and the kind of messages that can come about. What's the difference between structural and unstructural readings, meaning using your intuition to give guided messages. It's an awesome episode. You should check it out. We brought over on the interview a good friend of ours who is a tarot reader. She's amazing. But anyway, this episode, I wanted to bring out some messages. I brought in an oracle deck and also a tarot deck that I use. That's actually, one of the beginner decks that you can use in that level. But since we were talking about healing, some of the things and this is one of my favorite decks. It's called Whispers of Healing, Angela Hartfield. Whispers of Healing. These cards are beautiful. I'm very drawn to art, being that, I'm a photographer and all that. So art really talks to me. I love music and art, and I can usually, anytime that I need advice or anything in that level, when I use my own intuition, I can usually find messages in that. So these cards have all been pre-shuffled, and, take it. If it resonates for you, it's a message. And if it doesn't, then that's okay too. That means it's not for you. Don't try to make it fit. That's just silly. It's not possible for everything to be fit. So, perfect card that we got, Answers Within. We talked a lot about this week, about having the inner knowing, right? To use your own guidance. That, when you're hiring all these mentors or you're getting educated on all of this stuff, meaning like your life purpose, your goals, and your dreams and your aspirations, or just, personal growth spurts that you're having, that these answers are going to be mostly within. Look at this. Look how pretty this card is. I love the art on these cards. So what I love most about this is just the colors and so forth and how it can go about, but just the messages it can bring about just by looking at the art, She's looking at the candle here. Look what is all behind her. That's her dream. That's her state of what her goals are. How can she get there? She's looking at that light. She's looking at her inner light. So these are definitely your intuition. Use your intuition. Let it guide you. Let these mentors show you what's within. And, if you have doubts or anything that comes about, definitely look within to find those answers. This is a really hard deck to shuffle. These cards are huge. Not going to lie. Hidden blessings. Hidden blessings. Isn't it a hidden blessing that when you have a gift and you're not utilizing it, what the outcomes can be behind there? We all have the hidden gifts, especially when it comes to healing, especially when it comes to healing ourselves and utilizing that. I think what I like most about this card is, she's kind of looking in a rose petal right there, right? And she's looking in her dreams. And the one that we had before this is she was kind of behind it. Now she's really looking at it, right? So you're watching these videos because you're guided, because you're like, now you're having hope, right? You're having hope that maybe it is possible to do the impossible. That's cool. These messages may even just be for me. Who knows? You guys are seeing me maybe read for myself. That's what I love about collectiveness. Respect. Respect. I mean, this goes with everything. I mean, how much are you respecting yourself? I mean, this is definitely inner guidance for yourself. How much respect are you giving yourself? Are you respecting yourself by doing nothing? Are you respecting yourself by being stuck? What I love about this is that you see I have the butterflies, which is all, evolution. She's got the rainbow behind her. She looks magical and almost like a fairy. But you see how she's looking away? She has respect enough to know that there's more to come. That, her dreams don't stop or get stuck even after the butterflies and you're evolved. She respects herself enough to know, and is confident enough to know what her inner knowing is. So those are some of the healing cards that I have drawn. I'm going to draw some. These are all pre-shuffled, the tarot. If these go flying and you see me hitting the floor, it's because that's usually how it works. Because I have to go rushing on the floor and grab these. You know what I find when I watch readers, especially on YouTube, when they're doing these readings, is that I'm always amazed with when they fly out and are like, should I take this card? Should I not? And they kind of know already. Oh man, this is awesome. So it's the Page of Pentacles. You got two pages here: Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups. Now the page is great energy. That's new energy. That's an offer. But look how they're looking towards each other. Kind of a reflection of yourself, right? And your dream. That's how I take it. I see it as for people who are looking within towards their dream. They're willing to put in the work. They're willing to offer. It's new to them. And their dream is saying, hey, listen, there's stability in here. I'm going to give that back to you. This is all about giving and receiving. So some of the things with, I'll pull in some of the standard readings, but I like to just use my intuition right now. So for those who go, hey, it might not be the card meaning, it is for me right now. It's the channeled message that I'm giving. All right. The Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles. That's the issue of putting in the work. Now the Sun is a very happy card. This is something where, there's not only just happiness in here, but it's a completion card for me. When I get the Sun, I typically see it as knowing you're 100%, you're 100% invested, and I feel like that's the message that we are giving here, is that we are 100% invested on this. And the Wheel of Fortune, man, there's changes on the way. And the only way you're going to get to those changes is if you are investing, right? You're going to invest in those changes. We're going to draw one more, or if whatever falls out, for our channeled message on following our dreams. Man, we got all the pages. Page of Sword. This is fast energy. This is like once you get the momentum and you cut through it, you're ready. You're ready to get going. You're started. I almost want to clarify this page. I did say I was only going to do one more, but that's the problem with these. I start going and I'm like, whoa, let's see what's coming out of here. Death. So everyone goes, oh my God, the Death card. It's a horrible card. But listen, This is falling onto this. You see how that's coming on there? That's like facing it. This is facing old shit that is come to completion. This is new stuff coming in. This is to get towards the sun. So cool. So cool. So those are my messages for, or channel messages for the healing today. Just something fun that we can do. I'll probably do more of these once I do more series. And I will have other people who are gifted enough to do some of these readings too on here. And we're going to do some readings together. That will be fun. You guys have a great day.